still
He is. I think.
jealous person.
Yeah.
My baby.
That he is.
Over
Yeah, that
anything.
he is.
They are my life. That's
Mira,
the,
un
that's the
mexicano.
only reason I think.
I know how that is, Mexicans, yeah.
Mexican, 100%.
Hey, we're going live, man.
Yep.
So,
Mexicano.
no, talking about babies.
Oh, I know that. I used to be like that.
The reason why she don't work and I don't like her to work, not that I won't let her, you know, she can go out anytime she wants. She's got 20 experience in years, is because she hasn't had a chance to, her older ones are growing, okay? I want her to spend her time with the youngin',
With the little one.
you know, to let him, you know that he does have a mother. And
I'm recording this time.
Yeah, see, I didn't have that option with my oldest two. I worked 2 jobs.
Yep.
You know, my kids, I probably see my kids a total of maybe 2 hours each day because I would go to work at 7:30 in the morning, get off at one job at 4 o'clock, pick them up from daycare, drop them off at another daycare, go back to work at 5 o'clock, get home midnight, 1 o'clock. I never see my children. You know, so it actually, I love it now because I'm at home, but I'm also bored.
Well, it wasn't a luxury before. It was you had to do what you had. Nobody to rely on, and you had to make do. You know.
Yes.
So you had to do what you had to do to survive,
Yep.
to make ends meet.
You know.
And you know,
But you know, it also when you have to do things like that, it makes you a stronger person.
it does.
You know, and that's like exactly. That's like with my daughter. She's 19.
Independency.
You know, she's 19 now. She's not married, but she's pregnant. It's not what I wanted for my daughter. You know, because I had my first one when I was 17 years old. My childhood was gone. I had no teenage years, no nothing. At 17, I was a mother. That was my title. I was no longer the teenager. I couldn't go party, couldn't do all that.
Right.
But, you know, and I didn't want that for my daughter, but, you know, I don't hold it against my daughter. You know,
5 number 1.
she knows that we are there for her, and, you know, and this is what happened, and she didn't want the baby. But I told her, you know, you put yourself in that situation. If you don't want the baby, that's fine, but you will have the baby. Dad and I will take the baby. If she still, you know, if she has that baby and she comes to me and says, I'm not ready, I can't do this, I will take that child.
You're so sweet.
But my thing is, because I'm adopted, you know, my dad,
Guess what? So am I.
my mom and dad adopted me when I was 18 days old. You know, I don't know my biological parents. I'd love to know who they are, not for reasons. My brother's adopted too, and his reason for wanting to, if he ever found his biological parents, just fun up their wrist. Not me. You know, my biggest question is why, which I pretty much can answer that myself because I was born in '68. My mother was 14 years old. My biological mother was 14, and my dad was in
Mine
Vietnam.
was 15 and my father was 16. And they happen to be family friends of my actual adopted family who are, guess what race?
White.
Correct. Air Force, North Dakota. My father was in the Air Force. My dad was in the Air Force. My dad then joined the Army. My dad was a Green Beret, was all that.
Yeah.
So I am an Army brat.
Oh, correct. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Okay?
Yeah. So, but you know, and I spent probably $3,000-$4,000 looking, but you know, I'm dead.
My mom is Irish.
Sorry, I'm taping this, by the way. I'm not sure if people knew this.
That's okay. My mom is.
That's what I'm saying. 5 number 1.
I'm on the internet. We need